You can't.
Hello and welcome to the Scarf Bagara War, your award-winning Stockport County Fans podcast for county fans by county fans, in partnership with Edgeley Conservative Club Coaches, sponsored by Overpass Clothing. I'm Russ Johnson. This is Waggie with his Overpass Clothing on. I love it. And this is Andy. You all right, boys?
I'm all right. Good.
Yeah. All good. Cheers.
Good. How's your week's been? Have they been wet?
Well,
Very.
mine have. Well, I got rained off on my last job today. But the beauty of it being self-employed is if you can't have little perks and just have an early dart for the day, then why not? It's good.
Yeah. I suppose that the good thing about being, what's the opposite of self? Permanently employed. Employed. Just employed. Yeah. I was in a nice air-conditioned office all day. With free coffee. So that's another, swings and roundabouts.
Well, as you say that, I've got 3 weeks left of being self-employed, and then I'm off till the 12th of March. So I'd probably say it's more swings in my favour than roundabouts in your favour.
Yeah.
Working from home with your boss and foreign soils means that I have two computers running when I'm doing work and when I'm not.
Do you ever work with foreign soils, Andy?
Yeah. Nice pun, Russ. Nice pun.
You see what I've done there? See what I've done there? Hey, up there for dancing. No, down there for dancing. Up there for thinking.
Up there for thinking. Down there for
proved the whole thing wrong, haven't I? Bloody hell.
Yeah, you're not 19 anymore. You don't think with that.
This is true. We are the middle-aged man's podcast, aren't we? That's what we are. No, we're not. We're for everybody. Everybody, all ages, all genders, all everything. Right, tonight, got another packed show. I'll say it now, before we even think it's going to be at about 9 o'clock, isn't it? As we record this on a Wednesday evening live, before we even blink. So tonight, we are going to talk about Luton, Wigan, weather, random shit of the week, and we've got another debut fan guest who will get out very, very shortly. Loving these debut fan guests. As many as we can get on, we'll keep on getting them on. If you do want to be a fan guest, please do email Andy Redding at scarfbagarawar.co.uk. And hello to everybody.
Come and say hello to me. See me. What do you mean, or what? Just come and say hello to me. It's, you don't even have to buy me a pint because I buy my own. Although on Saturday, which we'll get into, everyone saw something, probably a miracle, didn't they, Russ?
What was that?
A sober version of me.
Oh, yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
It was boring.
It was boring, wasn't it? God.
It was dull as dishwater.
Does Heather prefer the sober or does she prefer the drunk, Andy?
I think she just prefers me out.
Fair enough. Yeah. Fair enough. Before we get our fan guest out, just wanted to say thank you to everybody that said congratulations to us on Saturday at the match, and everybody that said it online, and all the messages we've had. I'm not joking. We've had that many that I just can't keep up with all the comments coming in, and just the general comments on top of that as well. So I usually try to reply to everything, but it's been so difficult, and I'm not just saying that to sound a bit knobbedishy, if that's even a word.
No,
but yeah.
It is a word, Russ, because that's what we call you every time you walk away and we still talk about you.
That's his nickname in the group, isn't it, Andy?
Knobbedishy.
Yeah, I can believe it.
It's true. So I do believe it.
We can see it now we've won an award.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you to everybody that said it. It really does mean a lot to us. I think we all of us that were there, people said it to every one of us. So thank you so much for that. Really, really good. And thank you to everybody that's joined online as well. Do get your comments in as normal, as always, and help us make the show and give us some talking points. Right, cool. Shall we get our fan guest out?
Let's
do that. Hello, Dan.
Good evening.
Hello, Dan.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Are you
Right,
okay,
Dan.
mate?
How are we all? I'm absolutely fine. Looking forward to tonight and the laughter. See what it brings.
See what it brings. Nice. Yeah, I like it. I like it. So just before we ask you the fan. No, let's ask you the fan guest questions first. When was your first match? And you're going to embarrass us all now with how old you are. But when was your first match anyway?
And before we go any further, we did say we're going to start vetting these fan guests because of this question. Yeah. But unfortunately, I got forced into. We wanted you on anyway, Dan. But you're a family member, really, aren't you? So I couldn't say sorry. Where's he gone?
No, carry on. I'm trying to sort it out for the vertical.
Yeah.
I couldn't bin you off after Russ said, your family and he wanted you on. I couldn't, because you're what, 15 years of age, whatever you are.
18, nearly 18. But
I'm joking, mate. I'm joking. Anyway, carry on. Russ, that was carry on to you.
Question.
Yeah.
The first game.
My first game.
Yeah.
When I was 7, I actually remembered it, and I was discussing this with my dad yesterday. Actually, we were thinking it was 2 possible games. Andy's gone higher now, isn't he? It was.
I'm in the loft, mate. I'm just turning the heating down.
It was the National League North, I think I remember. We lost, of course. It was Chorley. And I think one of their goals, I don't know, I can't really recall it as much, was like from the halfway line or something, the first goal or second goal. I researched it the other day. It was by the same guy that scored the brace as well. So, and I was sat in the pop side and it was freezing.
So did you come off your own? Did you come off your own, or was you forced by your father?
I think I was forced. I think my dad. I think my dad got me to come and see how it is first of all, because obviously I wasn't into football as much then. But then afterwards, I think I enjoyed it more, and then I went to the FA Cup game next season after that. I can't remember what season it was. I think it was the 14-15 one, I think, which was my first game. But then ever since, I've just been going continuously, and then got my first season ticket in 2018-19, the year we won the National League North.
Nice.
Good. Before we ask you the second question, we can see that there's an issue with the layout on mobile phones. So do apologize. Try and jump over to YouTube on a laptop or something, or on your TV if you want to watch it live. I'm trying to sort it out in the background, so the layout might move around a bit as we do that, but you can still hear us, hopefully. Okay, so that's that. So favorite game you've been to? Which was your favorite?
It's got to be Nuneaton, hasn't it? Or Nuneaton or Notts County. I know they're the obvious ones, but I think if there's one in recent memory, and if I can recall it as good as it was, I'd have to say Notts County, because first Football League title, 57 years, 5-2, wasn't it? And just the whole the atmosphere, as well as especially the celebration at the end, was incredible, and scenes to be remembered for a lifetime, really. And I'm sure every County fan will remember it to this day.
Yeah, absolutely. And favorite goal you've seen?
Favorite county goal or ever?
No, favorite county goal, and live as well. If you,
favorite county goal live would. I didn't see Ollie Norwood's this season, so that may have been top, but put me on the spot. I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't tell you.
Take one for you.
Go on then.
Oh, put me on the spot now. Russ, you go.
No. Let's carry on. Let's carry on. Okay, so what about your favorite player?
Ever, I'm gonna say Liam Dickinson.
Oh, really? Wow.
Liam Dickinson, just an out-and-out goal scorer, out-and-out player. Just such a joy to kind of like see. Just watch him play, especially. I know I wasn't really, and I was born at the time, but not really remembering. But when watching him via videos and highlights, I just think that he's such an incredible player, especially at the level we were at then as well. It was good. And favourite one recent, Ollie Norwood. It might be everyone's, but I just think he's, for me, he's in my top 5 all-time county players of all time.
Okay.
Good shout. I'm
sure people will agree to that.
Yes.
Yeah. We've had that discussion many a time.
Along with Torre.
I'll say it in the game same as we said last week when we said about vetting guests. Should be vetting the presenters.
I feel like I need to say something based on last week because I mentioned the 2-letter word that I'll never be mentioning again.
What's that, Andy?
Not XP, but the other one, right? And also I said we may get a possible draw. So last week I thought I'll try it out being a little bit sort of on the fence and a bit negative and what have you. And it didn't play out for me, did it? So positive Andy's back again. I won't be, you won't get any of that shout again from me. I apologise.
What, we won't get any positive Andy from you?
No, you won't get any of that. I'm going to go for a draw or talking about actual tactics and XG and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stick to what you're good at, Andy.
I don't really know what I'm good at.
I was just going to say, when you find it, can you let us know?
Oh, you bastard. While we've been talking, Dan, have you managed to work out which was your favourite goal ever? Or should we just go? Should we just skip it?
If you give me time, I'll think about it. And I think there's maybe too many of recent memory where we've had good goals.
Just pop in with your answer when you're ready. Just randomly.
It's probably one of Paddy Madden's goals. Who knows? That he's ended up scoring in time. But
whoa,
wow! I've got shorter.
Yeah. So hopefully everybody can see us all now on the old screen that you're watching us on. Do let us know in the comments. That just took me ages to do that and create that. So I know I was trying to concentrate, listen to Dan talk and do that at the same time. So don't, if anyone tells you that I can't multitask, the line. Okay, cool. Right. So Dan, if you do think of the goal, you just said it, haven't you? Okay, right. Sorry, I'm all sixes and sevens now.
Yeah,
right. So
sorry, ladies and gentlemen. There seems to be a bit of a time lapse with Russ's microphone.
There is, yeah. That's next week. That's next year's awards gone, isn't it? We're not winning that now. Right. So let's move on. Well, no. Before we move on, sorry. Tell us who you are, Dan. Tell us what you do every single match day.
Well, it might already be said, people already know, but I am the drummer for the club. Cheadle end drummer, I say, considering we have 2. But no, every home game and try to do every away game, even though I do attend them. Follow us around the country, follow us everywhere, even in Spain, Pinatar as well.
Wow.
Not with the drum, but as in away games in England, in Wales, wherever. That's if they've allowed them. So some clubs are stupid, some clubs aren't, but it's just to help improve the atmosphere and improve everything and just English fan culture, I guess.
It's interesting that. Tell us about before we move on to the sort of the main thrust of the show. Tell us about the let's say rigmarole you have getting into away grounds with the drum, and what sort of agreements you have with different clubs, because I've heard little bits and bats about this.
Well, I mean, I email them prior, so obviously I get like an email of like the safety officer of each club, and I work with county as well to kind of get that answer and to kind of provide as much information to hopefully get the answer of being permitted into the ground. But I do that within 3 weeks of the game. It's a good time scale to make sure I get a response, and obviously whatever the response is, I just kind of have to go off that, I suppose. But if there was a club that was to not permit us with the drum in their away end, I guess we wouldn't do the same at our place, regardless if whatever our answer was then. So whether we'd allow them or not, we just would deem it as unfair, and to make it fair, we'd then not let them have one. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And we should have done this last season, but we finally done it this season.
Just to sort of interrupt on that moment, because you never really hear a drum in the away end ever, really. So is that because surely not every club's turned us down? No, but there must. Is there a drum in the away end or?
At county, there's some teams that do. Exeter had it 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, whatever.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
So it's like there's only maybe a couple of clubs in League One that do take drums away. So
right. So it's a case of that they don't take the drums away. That we would offer them
I mean,
drum slot if they've given us a drum slot.
Yeah, because we do allow them in the way end, but obviously at first it's like, and it's also the same if they contact us. If they don't contact us and they don't bring one, that's not our problem. That's just like theirs. But obviously if they did, we'd have to make sure that we'd be allowed it at theirs. A good example of this actually is Huddersfield. Earlier on in the season.
On that,
earlier on in the season, they never came back to us, and when they did come back to us, they didn't provide us with anything. They just said no straight. And because the home fans have one, that's when I'm asked as such, because I just think if you have one, why can't we? That'll be the same for when you come to us. And obviously, whenever they come to us, they wouldn't have one. They did have last season, which they shouldn't have had, but that's kind of like the way around it, and it's only fair at the end of the day for everyone involved.
Yeah, fair enough.
Got a couple of comments coming in here. We'll move off the drum in a second. But Mark Morley says, what happened at Tranmere with the drum? Seemed to be a bit of a fracas at the top of the stand.
It wasn't anything to do with the drum. It was people, or I say people, our fans, own fans fighting each other.
Right.
Whatever the reason is, I wouldn't know. And I wouldn't want to know anyway, because I just think it was absolutely stupid. And to think it was that stupid, I even fell over a couple of times as well because of it. Because, that much pushing and shoving going on. I'm having to stop not because I'm stopping because of that, but also on the police measures as well. Because obviously they're trying to get information of like what's happening. And because there's no cameras there, it makes it even more hardworking for everyone to see what happened. I won't say who was involved, but it was just a farce at the end. I think 10 minutes, I think it went on for.
Yeah.
And, everyone, even when looking down, there's loads of people paying attention to that instead of the actual game going on itself. So I think overall we missed at least 10 to 15 minutes of it because of what was going on. And there's no room for it. I don't think so anyway. You don't come to the football and come to make a melee out of yourself or make a show about yourself, because what's the use? You pay to see 22 men kick a ball. It's simple.
Yeah, I was to the right of the goal in the tram here, and they say we would obviously the drum, and then suddenly it stopped, and you heard all these fracas, and there was no. Everyone was like, "Drummer's been thrown out. They've thrown the drummer out. What's he doing? What's going on?" Because it was really weird. It just went like eerily quiet, and just police officers everywhere and stuff. And then it was like, yeah, and then suddenly the drum came back. We're like, hey.
It's finally started again. Yeah, it actually took the police, I think, maybe 5 minutes for them to come up and to kind of sort it out, which I just thought was ridiculous, because I thought, where had they been? You know, shouldn't they be outside, like anyway, outside the turnstiles, watching us, safeguarding us, whatever? So that's when I just
don't think they were expecting us to start a fight between ourselves, though.
True, yeah. But at the same time, you know, for everyone's safety, you just got to kind of do your job at the end of the day. But I think 5 minutes was a bit too long. I was wondering where they were, to be fair, because carrying on like that, you're going to get more people involved. Simple.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's all that happened, basically. And obviously afterwards it was fine.
Fair dues. Okay, cool. Right, so welcome, Dan, and join in with all the chat. So first on the agenda then is Luton on Saturday. I know the lads, again, sort of repeating myself now, but the lads did a really good job of reviewing that on the review pod, getting lots of views, lots of likes and things. That's pretty good. Lots of comments as well. I'll say one thing, and then we'll let you lads sort of chat away about it. Yeah, bad day at the office. We can talk about that, but they're Luton podcasters. Jesus Christ, it's as if Luton were suddenly 1970 Brazil, and they're going to win the league this season. After that, that's what they're saying. That's the news coming out of.
They have had a very good start. Very good start under Wilshere, to be honest. You know, especially not losing. What they're unbeaten in 4 games, aren't they? And I think the game against us was probably the best they've had yet so far.
They did a job.
It had to be against us, really, didn't it? No.
I think based on, if you had laid out every team in our league this season and said, if you're going to get beat at home 3-0 to one of the teams, I think I probably would have picked Luton. As a club, I don't mind them. You know, I've been to a couple of the games when our games have been called off for whatever reason, and they've been local. A friend of mine's a Luton fan. So as a general club, that they've done it similar to, they've already done it, haven't they? But they did it the right way. Yeah. Getting promoted through the leagues and what have you. So as a club, I don't obviously, I don't want to lose. I was gutted when we lost, and especially the scoreline certainly flattered them. But I can tell you now, Luton used to be in the Premiership. How embarrassing is it to time waste from the 12th minute onwards? And it wasn't even discreetly. It's embarrassing.
It was obvious.
Former recent Premiership team have to time waste, obviously, and then the referee only booked somebody for it in the 60 or 70th minute. But generally, I don't think we played that badly.
No.
I don't think we played that badly. So I came away and I was
talking of. No. Go on, carry on. Sorry.
You're right. You go.
No, I was just saying they're talking about the XG of what we had. I think someone said that we had.
Can't believe
we had a 2 point something XG, and I think that was because of the penalty miss and a couple more chances that we should have actually taken. But no, you are right. We didn't play too bad at all. I don't really think, but we were just beaten by clinical finishing at the end of the day, and more quality that they had over ours.
And the thing a little bit as well was a bit bad defending, bad decision making for their goals as well. I think they were avoidable. They took them well. And say the first half they had 2 shots on target, 2 goals. You can't get any better than that, can you? So I think that side of things. As you say, the time wasting was ridiculous. And Dave Whitehead's just mentioned it there. 2-0 up and the keeper goes down.
Yeah,
and pretends to be injured just so they can all go and have a conflab. That's like, it's so infuriating. But as you say, they did a number on us. Bad day at the office. If we had 3-4 really, really good chances before they scored. If we'd have took them,
One of them.
Hypothetical, but it'd have been a completely different game. We'd have been up there. Yeah. I don't think they'd have had to have changed the way they'd played, and that'd have made a massive difference to how that game panned out. Unfortunately, 100%. It didn't. That's the way it was. It's just, it's as you say. I came away in obviously pissed off that we'd lost 3-0, but I wasn't pissed off for the rest of the night like I normally am when we've played shit and lost. So I was still, when you sort of, by the time I'd got back home, I was a bit like, oh yeah, actually, well, we missed those chances. We've done this, done that. That was okay. That was okay. So yeah, overall, bad day at the office, but we came away and we're still top of the league.
And we're still top of the league. I know.
How did that happen? If you're going to have a shit day, then you might as well have a shit day and stay top.
It also would have been a different game. It also would have been a different game, obviously, if the penalty had gone in, because obviously then we'd have gathered more momentum. And I would have thought then that if we did score that penalty, we would have actually potentially gone on and got a second, and they definitely wouldn't have got that third. But no, like I said again, we were unlucky, and it's against a team that were in the Premiership 2 years ago. Back-to-back relegations. They're obviously wanting to come back up and fight for the top 2 this season. I don't blame them really, as much as we are, obviously, because that is our aim. But I think it will be very, very tight come the final few weeks of the season. Especially because we played in that period as well.
A couple of things I've got to point out. A few weeks ago, I said how well Osborne's doing and how much he's playing, and he's doing really well and what have you. And then he gets injured. Last week's pod, I said the exact same thing about Ollie Norwood, and now he's injured.
So
don't say anyone.
The question is, Andy, who don't you want in the team?
So I think Corey Dye is playing absolutely brilliant.
I'll tell them up, Andy.
That's a can of worms.
Don't get us started.
No, we're going to move on. We're going to move on to Wigan very shortly.
And another thing is, I don't wear colours for obvious reasons. I'm a little bit superstitious, but because of my whole OCD thing, I thought on Saturday, it makes no difference if I wear the colours or not. If whatever I do is going to have no bearing on the game. So what to do? I thought I'd go a little bit soft, wear some colours. I'll put on my county bobble hat. Yeah. What happened?
No, Andy, it's got nothing to do with you wearing colours. It's because you were sober. Because you weren't drunk, it's because we lost. That's the reason why.
I did say it on like the 80th minute. I said, do we watch this shit week in, week out?
It's funny, isn't it? Because it doesn't. We can talk till we're blue in the face about injuries and if we'd have scored the penalty and all this kind of stuff. All you get, this is what I love about football. All you get from the Luton fans and any fans that we come across, and it's the same for them. It's the same across the football world. Is but it's the result that matters, and it's the score that matters, and we beat you, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but you only say that when you win, don't you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. That's what gets me right. Like Ronaldo, right? Cristiano Ronaldo can be like playing. He can be playing. I don't know. He could be playing. He could play playing Chris Churchman, right? And if Chris Churchman's team beat Ronaldo's team, Ronaldo can go, I don't care. I've won 2 Ballon d'Ors and I've won European Championships and Champions League. And Chris Churchman can go, but I still beat you. But how ridiculous does that sound? You know what I mean? And that's what football's like, isn't it? If you've ever played it or anything, that's just what it's like. It's a great game.
Of course it is.
So yeah, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Wigan then. Let's move on to Wigan. There's no game on Saturday, obviously, because it's called off for internationals. Wigan last night in the Football League Trophy, Virtue, whatever it's called these days. I watched it on Sky Sports Plus. Did any of you lads go?
No.
Okay.
Thank God. We'll keep it.
We'll keep it light and brief. But yeah, what did you make of that? I mean, I got the feeling that, I mean, even if we'd have lost, we had to lose by so many goals, didn't we, for us not to qualify? Am I getting that right?
3-0 it would have been, yeah.
Yeah, I think
I think it would have been 3-0 and
goals.
then Salford would have had to lose, but I don't think they would have because, normally they've had a good run in this competition so far, haven't they? So there were so many permutations last night regarding, like, we could have finished bottom. It was that stupid, especially with all this extra point bollocks with the penalty shootout and everything. But, because considering that we were already through after the draw, as County said on the Twitter, have you seen the tweet? The world's most pointless penalty shootout.
It is.
It was
that's us using up our penalty luck for the season on the most pointless penalty shootout ever.
Well, I've got a different view. I don't think penalty shootouts are luck anyway. It's not a lottery. It's skill. That's the first thing. But also, do you not get the sense that because they knew it was the most pointless penalty shootout in the world, everyone was dead relaxed and Wigan's first 3 penalties were absolutely top
superb, weren't they?
They were brilliant.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I think they all tried that, didn't they? They all seemed to be going for that. And then
the last 3 were bobbins, weren't they?
Yeah, but the guy that missed, the guy that skied it, was going for that top left corner.
Yeah,
when he skied it, when he missed the 6th penalty, 7th penalty.
It's just a bit like a training exercise, really, wasn't it?
Yeah,
but still got the job done, I guess.
Yeah. So yeah, still through, aren't we? And I think the draw's coming up. I'm not sure when, but so
tomorrow at 2:30.
Is it tomorrow? Tomorrow at 2:30.
Sky Sports.
Okay, excellent. So standout players then. Who sort of impressed you? I'll go first with Christy Grogan. I thought he was excellent at centre back. Playing against, I wouldn't say he's kids, but playing against some good professionals. So he impressed me. Who else impressed for you lads last night?
Corey Edwards, I think.
Sorry, yeah, go on, Dan. You carry on.
Yeah, Corey Edwards in the.
I was going to say Edward.
I think he has been good. He's played all 3 games, I think, in the competition. Hasn't really lacked any sort of skill or anything. And obviously, he is only 18 and on loan, so we can still buy him in January if we wanted to. And I would
definitely be putting him in the first team squad.
He's definitely. I mean, he has been a couple of times this season. Just kind of like filling in the roles at Tranmere and wherever. Port Vale as well. But no, he is a really good player, and obviously because we need a central midfield at the minute, considering about Norwood being missing and Camp's not really up to full fitness, it's maybe it's a job that Edwards might have been knocking on Challenger's door for.
Yeah. I would definitely give it a go because Moxon, I don't even know he's in the game half the time.
Yeah, I did go.
Yeah, there was a couple of things going on Twitter last night about Moxon. Yeah, what do you make of? I'll tell you what do you make of Moxon, Dodgson, and O'Keefe? Because O'Keefe and Dodgson got a lot of shit for Saturday, and then Moxon last night. I don't like to tend to call out players and say they should never play for this football club again and all that kind of stuff. I don't think it's certainly not my style. Yeah. I hope it's not county style. But do you think that they're in the wrong place at the wrong time for this club?
With O'Keefe, I'm gonna stick my neck out and say no, because we've seen flashes and we've seen he can defend. We've seen he can go forward and put a decent cross in. So I don't know whether it's a confidence thing or just lack of games or what have you. But I'm kind of on the fence with him. He didn't have a great game Saturday. Dodgson, again, is it a bit harsh to criticise him for Saturday? He's just come back from injury. He's kind of been forced into the team a little bit earlier than what he's probably fit for. He's played a cameo appearance prior to starting on Saturday. So, but I'm sorry, but that red card is just the most. I'd rather be 5-0 down with 10 men on the pitch. Just what a stupid foul to give away. He knew what he was doing. so he knew he was going to get sent off. It's not even one of those where you can say he took it for the team because he'd already been booked for a stupid foul.
Yeah, no one appealed for it, really, did they? I don't really agree that his first yellow was a yellow card, in the first half, but it actually led to their free kick, didn't it, I think? But each their own opinions with these referees these days. There's no bias and whatever goes on. But like you said there, it's just stupidity, and everyone knew he was going off, and that's why no one really appealed for it.
Yeah.
Really. But especially as he's our only fit left back as well going into Peterborough. It's a scratching head moment for Challoner.
And then Moxon, again, pretty much similar to the comments, really. As Matt Crooks said, he just seems tired all the time. I'm very tired, lethargic. It doesn't seem like he wants. I don't know. The only reason I know he's on the pitch is because of his Illumis yellow boots, and I know that probably sounds a bit harsh. Whether he's finding confidence, I don't know. I'm not trying to be like sit on the fence and be all diplomatic, but if it was any other player on the pitch, wasn't performing, we'd be calling them out, wouldn't we? Like we have done with Adai, like we have done with Diamond, like we have done with Woods. Well, I've done that with Woods. Maybe not everyone else has done that with Woods. Like we used to do with Bailey. So for me, he's not performing. He's not the signing that we thought we were getting. Now, can he improve? Yeah, look at Bailey. But he needs to just show little glimpses or start somewhere, doesn't he?
The only time that I notice he's on the pitch is when he's passing backwards. It doesn't. To me, he doesn't look as if he's that forward thinking. You say like Bate gets it, Norwood gets it. They're on the half turn and they're looking up the pitch, whereas he's getting it with he's facing our goal and he just gets the ball most of the time and seems to be passing it backwards, or he gets the ball as he's looking towards their goal and turns around and comes backwards. As you say, there's a player in there because he ripped us a new one, didn't he, when he was in the playoff final? There's definitely a player in there. He's just not showing it at the minute. And again, it's like you say, taking the chances. For me, Che Gardner did well last night, even though he's only little. He's still got a lot of strength and everything in him, hasn't he? And I think a good thing when we're saying about the problems with left back is Fevs and Mothersill. I think they look good down the left last night. Good combinations and overlapping and stuff. So maybe there's our solution for the game, because I think Mothersill, he had one of his better games that he's had so far this season, and I think that was complemented by having Fevs backing him up.
Yeah, he did. You could argue that it was against a lesser opposition, though, couldn't you? So there is that, but he's working his way back into, and he did show some good flashes with Fevs behind him. We can't pass through Wigan without talking about the goalkeeping. Well, their equaliser, shall we say. I've seen 50-50 split on this, that Corey Adai should have been stronger. He should have done something different. He is 6'8" after all and a big lad. All the way through to, well, he was fouled, end of. So what is your take on it? Is it a foul? Is it poor goalkeeping? Mix of the two? What do you reckon? Waggie, come to you first, mate.
Not a foul.
like a kid in a sweet shop.
I think he's a mixture of both. I think he should have been stronger. He should have gone up with both hands. He was watching it for ages. He should have gone up with both hands. If he wanted to tip it over the bar, he should have gone up with both hands to tip it over. As you say, he didn't really jump. He didn't go for it, did he? He only put one arm up, as if he was almost expecting the foul. The two Wigan guys have come in. They've got no chance of getting near the ball. And unfortunately, he's put it into the back of the net. So you could see, and I think there was a few people that said it on Twitter, there was a foul on their keeper, very, very similar, about 2 or 3 minutes before that, and it was given as a foul, and that one wasn't given as a foul. So when I initially saw it, I was just like, what the are you just done?
That was my initial reaction as well. Yeah.
Oh my God. But then when you start seeing it and seeing the repeats and stuff, and you look at it and their players aren't looking at the ball, they're going into him. So yeah, I can see why it could have been given. And majority of the time, the players are well, the goalkeepers are protected, aren't they? So you would have expected that would be a foul, and maybe that was what was going through his mind, thinking, I don't really need to go for this because I'm going to get fouled and we're going to get a free kick. But then to put it in his own net. And the only good thing was, I didn't realise how good a penalty taker he was.
Well, he used to be an outfield player, didn't he? That's why he's so confident on the ball. He used to be an outfield player.
Right.
Did he?
Yeah.
But I think
someone's told me that. So the person that told me that, if that's bullshit, I won't be happy. With the whole Adai thing, yes, it could be given as a foul, but the bottom line is he should be catching. Why is he not going up? One arm's going up, so he can clearly reach. He doesn't even need to jump. He just literally holds both hands up, and that's for me he's facing the wrong way as well, and I don't know. It's just doesn't infuse me with confidence. That's
something I highlighted as well.
Mentioned it on our group, didn't he? That if touch wood, if something was to happen to, I'm not going to say any names, but if something was to happen to, who, yeah,
Louis Barry.
Yeah, him. Mr. B. I'd be shitting myself if I'm honest. If it's before January, anyway.
Yeah.
Go on, Dan. What was your take on the goalkeeping thing?
I just think it's embarrassing. I think and I'm not going over the top, but I just think as a 6'8" goalkeeper, and to have that much strength because of your height as well, it's just, like Andy said, he should be reaching for that. He can not even jump and just kind of be strong on his feet to kind of claim it. And, he was facing the wrong way, and that's one of the things I did actually notice during the goal. I wasn't actually watching the goal in the moment when it went in on the screen because I didn't watch the first half. But I just think as a goalkeeper, and if I was watching as a neutral, I would just think the same thing. It's not a die. It's not getting on the die's back, because I don't get on any of our players' back, to be honest with you, as much as maybe we all want to at times. But at the end of the day, I just think that he's got to be stronger. He's got to back himself. He's got to be confident in kind of claiming the ball, because at the end of the day, you're just going to get pelters from other sets of supporters. And obviously, as much as obviously he's not in good form at the minute when he's playing, and obviously this season as well as a whole, it's just another nightmare for him, really, I think. But I think he recovered well in the game, with a couple of decent saves in the second half as well. And obviously with the penalty save, and we scored a penalty as well, didn't he? But I think overall, it was just not a great.
It sometimes seems that it always seems like we're always calling for a guy's head, doesn't it? But he does play well in games, in patches, and you've got to give credit where it's due. But it seems to be that the mistakes he's making are quite costly.
That's a goalkeeper's life, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
But no, you can still let a goal in, but everyone will know it's, as long as the keeper's done everything to his ability. And we were kind of having this conversation earlier today, weren't we? That I was always told as a keeper that you're only as good as your defence. Now, Corey had a great season last season when he was called upon, because he had quite a settled defence, didn't he? Whereas this season, it's a little bit unsettled. So is that because Ben can handle that better and he installs that confidence? Corey's a totally different style of keeper to Ben. And
yeah.
I don't know. I don't have the answers when it's all hypothetical, I know. But I don't know. But it just seems that the mistakes that Corey makes could be avoided. In my opinion,
he's only kept one clean sheet this season, and that was at the very start of the season, when realistically looking at the statistics, we shouldn't have kept a clean sheet that day. You know,
Is that
Ben's kept
Bolton?
4 this season and he's
Yeah.
played less games. Yeah, Bolton, the first game. You know, he did get man of the match that day, believe it or not, which obviously he kind of did deserve it. But, you know, like I said, Ben's got 4 clean sheets and he's, played ever since, I think, 7 or 8 games now, isn't it? So that's nearly as much as what Corey's played. But, you know, at the same time, I think 4 clean sheets compared to 1 is, you know, it just shows the confidence that goes to the defence with who's between the sticks, as well as, obviously, your character in goal as well. And that's the way forward now, it is, unfortunately.
Yeah. What do you think, Russ? You're in the goalkeepers union.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of with Waggie on this one. I think he should be stronger, and he should be. You've got to look at his frame. You know, he's not like he's Neil Edwards, where he's going to get bullied. He's 6'8" at the end of the day. His reach is probably over 9 foot or whatever it is. I'm not sure, but he should be stronger. He should be better positioned. And almost, I agree with you, Waggie. He looked like he was anticipating the foul.
Mm.
So, and the reason why I say that is because as soon as it went in, the first thing he did was turn around and put his arms out to the ref as if to say, "I've just been fouled."
Yeah,
but you catch that with both hands, and it's given us a free kick because you caught it. And but if you're attempting to not even, because in fairness, he wasn't really facing the goal, the play, was he?
No.
So as a referee, could you argue? Well, you weren't even looking at play, so how do you know? I don't know. We need to.
I guess it all depends on I guess it depends on if the keeper's position is impacted as such. If the opposition kind of gives him how hard of a nudge is it, or a shove. Like if it was with hands, it's obviously a free kick because you can't, push with your hands or whatever. But you can. I don't think he was off the ground when the ball was kind of coming towards him. No. He kind of jumped at the last second and fell to his knees, really.
Yeah, but I think he was off the ground when the 2 lads nudged him, which probably put him off, and that's how he fumbled it into the net. Is my thinking.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Let's move on. We don't want to dwell too much because we won the game. Well, we drew the game. We won the penalty shootout. We're through. So it's all kind of incidental. I guess it does add to Corey Adai's story. I mean, we said at the start of last season, I think this was Corey and Ben's excellent adventure, and it's continuing to be that into this season. So let's move on. Just a quick word about the weather then yesterday, because it did impact the game. It postponed. I don't know what the right word is. It's not abandoned. It's not postponed. It delayed the game for 60 minutes. Is that the right thing to say? Suspended. Yeah. It was biblical. It was absolutely biblical. Not seen anything like that since that picture of was it Hyde United away? We got abandoned after 88 minutes or something. Like that.
Yeah, that was the most ridiculous. So, especially when that rule didn't even apply to whatever league we were in at the time.
Right. Did the game get replayed in full?
Yeah. Didn't we lose?
Yeah.
No, I don't think we did. Did we not win the replay?
No, I'm sure we lost.
Did we? We probably did. I mean, it was those days, wasn't it? It was
like that game against Torquay that got called off 2 hours before, about an hour before kickoff, and I was already on my way down, so I had to come all the way back, and then went down for the replay, and we lost 5-0 or something stupid like that.
Yeah, Claire Jeff says we didn't lose, so there you go. So,
I remember Accrington with the first season back in League Two. That's like the railway end, so there was nothing. That
was a good day.
Dan, that was ridiculous because I was just drenched from 15 minutes before the kickoff, and just stayed just like I think it took me about 4 days to dry out.
Yeah,
I think if we're going on suspicions of games of if it was thundering, I think Morecambe away 2 seasons ago. I think definitely up there.
Oh yeah, horizontal rain.
I know we were undercover, but I think it was just torrential that day, wasn't it? As well.
Yeah.
And
I didn't go,
and even so, like how the pitch held up was incredible.
Well, I think it goes to show, doesn't it? Because one of my thing that I put in the reses ages ago was it rains like half a day, and you'll see the first person saying any pitch inspection planned, and you're like, why? Because it's been raining for half a day. Do you understand how rain works? That it goes to the ground, it soaks into the pitch, and if you've got a good drainage system, and that last night was probably some of the worst rain we've seen in Stockport for a long, long time. It could rain
100%.
all week, heavy in patches, and it still wouldn't affect our pitch. If it's continuous rain like that, like it was, it affected it for short spells. But the boys, Cashy and his team, did an absolutely amazing job.
Yeah. I was just about to say, if you're still unsure, go back and watch our podcasts or listen to our podcast with Cashy, and he will give you the confidence, because it's all got this stitching in it now. He said the drainage is really good. It's not obviously Premier League quality where they never get called off because it just runs through, but it's the next best thing.
Yeah,
I think someone put in the comments then about the songs that were played during the suspension time.
Yeah, we've got to talk about them.
But yeah, I mean, totally well. I mean, Cashy and his team, what a job they did getting rid of that water. And I'm sure he's back on the pitch today, and he's just stroking it and saying it'll be all right, because the amount of the forks that they were sticking in and wiggling them about to try and get it to drain. I bet he was stood there like that. No,
so many jokes in what you just said there, Waggie. But we won't go down that way.
Brilliant. Right, let's move on. We are through. The draw is tomorrow. At this juncture, please do like and subscribe if you're watching us on YouTube. Apologies for the mess up with the screens on YouTube. We were just testing a new feature that's clearly gone wrong. Everything will be back to normal next week. If you listen to us on the audio podcast, you're lucky you can't see any of that, but you can just still hear us. Please rate and review us on whatever podcast player you are listening to us on. Bit of admin before we move on to random shit of the week. The County Co-op's AGM is on the 24th of November at the Spinning Top. Please do get yourselves down there. They need 20 people there to vote and for it to be official, to witness it. I think they're going to have more than 20 people there anyway, but if you're interested, go down to the Spinning Top on the 24th of November in the evening. And there's still some tickets left for our Anthony Sarcevic event on the 26th of November at Fitzpatrick's. I'm going to pop the link into the chat now, and it'll be in the show description as well. If you fancy that, 26th of November, starts at about 7 for about half past. We're hosting it. We'll be recording it. Sars will be there, and we're going to have a bit of a fun evening at Fitzpatrick's.
Yeah. And they are going quick, aren't they, the tickets?
They are. There's still some left, so get them there. 10 quid each. There's going to be raffles. There's going to be penal draws. His stall's going to be there, and things like that. So it might be a football card. There might be a meat raffle. I don't know. We've not decided yet.
A what?
A meat raffle.
What's a meat raffle?
You've never heard of a meat raffle?
No. What do you think it is, Andy? Give us your best guess.
Well, raffle, something to raffle meat off.
Whee!
What are you on about? What? Like, I just go to Tesco and buy some mince. Oh, Dave from Tesco, you've just won some mince.
No, back in the day, in the pubs and the social clubs, to get people to come in, they used to have a meat raffle where it was a bag of meat. So it'd be like your mince,
you just
chicken,
give them a free pint.
Your lamb. No, because it's like your week's tea, isn't it? Really, and that's what someone wins their week's tea for going to the pub at a raffle. Makes sense.
You winding me up? You winding me up?
No, I'm not joking, mate. I'm not joking.
No, in like working men's clubs and like labour clubs and com clubs and that type of stuff, they used to have the meat raffle, and I'm sure that there's. I know there's one that still does it occasionally. I'm not.
Where? I want to go. I want to win some meat.
I'll let you know, because my mate's a butcher and he does it.
That is brilliant. Hey?
They still have there you go. Dave Wired, mate of the podcast. They still actually have that at Reddish Working Men's Club. There you go.
That is class.
Yeah, you want to get yourself down there now, don't you?
I am coming home with 5 chicken drumsticks.
You'll be that fish trying to eat them on the way home.
And in fairness, Liam Walker, I do get out quite a lot, but I've never been to an establishment that what I still can't get my head around it. A meat raffle.
I was going to say, if you don't know what a meat raffle is, ask your dad. But I mean, Andy, you should be old enough, mate. You should be old enough. Anyway, right. Random shit of the week.
Random shit of the week. Random shit of the week. It's the random shit of the week. It's random shit of the week. It's the random shit of the week. Random shit of the week.
Joking. Not another one? Oh, for God's sake.
I cannot stop seeing Paddy Madden turn into Ryan Croasdale in that video anymore. That's all I see.
Russ, you're on mute. No, you're not. Also, should we just scrap this week's random shit of the week? So we've just had it. Meat raffle.
Well, no, because nobody's won it. So how can we have had a meat raffle?
Can we organise a meat raffle? That would be brilliant.
Well, for the 26th, should we do a meat raffle at Fitzpatrick's?
Yeah,
I might do that. You know, I might go to the butchers at the top of Mersey Way because it's a good butchers. That's where we sometimes get our meat from.
Go Costco. Go Costco. They do loads of good meats.
Get into sponsor saying we're doing a night. We want to do a meat raffle. We'll give you half the profit.
Does it have to be like loads of meat, like a fridge freezer full?
No, it's usually a carrier bag of meat. So you have like your mince, you maybe some lamb if you're lucky, bit of beef, chicken, pork chops. I can't believe you've never heard of this.
I can't believe. Oh my days.
I'm going to carry a bag, and that's your meat raffle. Right, let's carry on. Right, Waggie, carry on.
Good night. Oh God, that's brilliant.
Right, so yes, random shit of the week.
Wow.
This week, as we mentioned, just for Andy, it's Premier League under 21s XG scores. So we're going to go higher and lower.
No.
I'm joking.
Oh, yes.
So going off one of the questions that we did last week, or one of the questions I did last week, the very last question I did was a sequence where I said Rochdale, Oldham, etc. And the next one was us because we won the award. So I'm going off that. So it's going to be a sequence. So I'm going to give you various sequences and you have to tell me what is next or who is next in that sequence.
Right.
Everybody understand?
Yeah. You're going to ask us at one each and one at a time.
I've only got 5. So.
Oh, well, yeah, but I don't want to. It's better for that because there's no shouting out then and stuff, is there? So. Right.
Okay, then. So, I'll start with you, Russ.
Oh, okay.
So disappointed though.
So this is a sequence of managers. So you have to tell me who the next manager is.
Okay, go on then.
So we have Dave Challoner, Simon Rusk, Jim Gannon, Neil Young. Who's next?
Ooh.
Ian Bogey.
No. There's somebody in between him.
I know.
Right. Go on. I'll put it to the floor.
Well, I say no. I think, is it Lord?
Yes. Alan Lord is in between. So.
Andy has one.
Yes.
Do I get a bonus point? Because it wasn't my question.
You get a point. Sure. That's your point.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Right, I will come to Dan.
I still can't get over meat raffle. I'm so sorry. It's tickled me. Something rotten that.
So we're going league finishes. Okay.
Ooh,
where we finished in the league. So 23-24 season, we finished top of League 2. 22-23, we finished 4th in League 2. 21-22, we finished top of the National League. 2021, we finished 3rd in the National League. Where did we finish in the 1920 season? in the National League?
8th.
Oh.
Ooh, no.
Oh.
No, because we didn't participate in the playoffs.
Yeah, but we didn't finish there, though, did we? We got demoted.
We finished 7th. Yes, we finished 7th. And then
Okay, well, I'll let you off. Yes,
Okay.
we finished 7th, but officially
Yeah.
after PPG was added, we finished 8th. So,
In fairness, though, Waggie, you said where did we finish, not where did we end up. So you got it wrong, Dan. Dan, if you're not going to listen to the question properly, you can't play, mate. 1-0 to Andy.
okay, Andy, scan appearance number.
Oh.
Oh my God, Gazando. I'll answer Gazando's question instead.
What comes next? Pork chops, bacon, sausages, mincemeat. What comes next? It's a real one. Pork chops, bacon, sausages, mincemeat. What would you have next?
A meat raffle.
No, that's the whole thing. So what's next in the meat raffle?
Pork
Chicken.
chops, bacon, sausages,
Well done, Dan.
mincemeat,
Yeah,
steak.
chicken. Yeah.
Steak,
Chicken.
yeah, chicken, yeah, lamb, whatever you want. Right, go on then.
All right. Oh, Jesus.
So scan appearance number.
Oh, piss off! Really?
Well, you want to be awkward, so you get the awkward question. So we've got Zane Francis Angol. He is number 1430, and his first appearance was 11th to the 5th, 2022. Callum Camps, 1431. First appearance, 30th of the 7th, 22. Fraser Horsfall, 1432. 30th of the 7th, 22. Joe Lewis, 1433. 30th of the 7th, 22. We had who is the next in the scan system?
It
as
literally
1434, who
Could be-
also made his debut on that same day.
Horsefall made
think
his
I might know.
debut.
Yes, so Callum Camps,
Couple players
Fraser
in this.
Horsfall, Joe Lewis. It was the first game back in League Two, and it's when we lost against Barrow 3-2.
Oh,
I think I know this.
oh,
I think I know
shit! What's
this.
his name?
if you can't get it, Dan's got his light on for his buzzer.
I don't know, mate. Give me a chance.
I
I'm
know,
still
no,
getting me.
he's got his light on. That's all. That's how quiz shows
I'm
work.
still thinking, is chicken the right answer, or is it steak? Oh, what's he
They'll
called?
be looking at the comments.
I'm not looking at the comments. I'm not.
No, none of them are right.
Nope.
Akil Wright.
Nope.
Nope.
Incorrect. I don't know what number he was. I didn't look that far.
Well, I know his number.
I'm going to have a guess after Dan, actually. Go on.
Go on, Dan.
Carl Wootton.
Correct.
What was
Correct.
my guess. Well done, mate.
Yes.
Yeah.
The other person that made the debut, who was 1435, was James Brown.
Oh, God, he right back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right back.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that is the hardest out of all them questions we've had.
It's only hard if you don't know the answer.
Oh. How many have we got left? We've got 2 left.
2 left.
And what are the
So-
scores? Is it 1 each?
No,
No,
you're
can't have one
on
each.
0. Andy's on 1 and
1.
Dan's on 2.
Do you want to do? Oh, okay. Can I go on then? Go on. I'll let you go on.
Do you want a question, Russ?
I won't mind one. I feel a bit left out because I've got 0.
Okay, so we've got.
You can't be
two
left out. You got it wrong.
Shut up, Andy, before I kick you from the stage. Go on.
We've got 2 left. You can either be goal scorers or appearances.
Goals. Let's do
Zero.
goal scorers.
Goal scorers. Okay,
I'll pick
So-
goal scorers, please, Bob.
thank you.
Hang on a minute. How come he got a choice?
I know.
Because
Yeah, I
it's
don't know.
0-1.
It's random. It's just random, Andy. It's just random
Oh,
shit.
not another one.
Right, so I'm not going off the very top goal scorer and going downwards because the 7 people underneath the top goal scorer I'd never heard of. So what we are doing,
Right.
I'm
Okay.
starting at Norman Rogers, who scored 75 for the club. Then we have Harry Burgess, who scored 71. Then we have, I know these, yes. So then we have Joe Hill, who scored 71. Joe Foster, who scored 69. And
Remember
who is
him.
next, who scored 65?
Oh,
Ooh. I'm going to say 65, Patrick Madden.
Correct.
Get in.
So, okay. So I know it's 1-1-2, but what we'll do is I will throw this one out to the first person that puts the hand up. So I know it's not very good for the audio listeners, or do you want to shout out that you can answer it rather than shouting the name out?
can we shout meat raffle? First one to shout meat raffle.
Yeah, that's the buzzer.
That's the buzzer, meat raffle.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Meat raffles the
Okay,
buzzer.
okay.
So we're going off appearances. So we've got Andy Thorpe, who had 555 appearances. Bob Murray, 495 appearances. Jim Gannon, 480 appearances. Mike Flynn, 460 appearances. John Rutter, 452 appearances. Who's next?
Meat raffle.
Russ.
I'm going to go early. Trevor Porteous.
No, you're out. Who the fuck's Trevor Porteous?
You don't know who Trevor Porteous is? Oh, you need to
No.
do some improve your county knowledge, mate.
Okay.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question? Because
I'm
Russ
asking
got
you
a
questions.
well, no, Russ got a choice of what category. I didn't get any of that shite. So
Russ didn't get a
Well,
choice the first time round. I was
will
just being nice.
Dan know who this player
Yes.
is?
Yes.
Right.
Potentially.
Yes, you
Um,
definitely know him. You both, all of us know him. We all
Benson.
love him and adore him. Sorry, Dan,
Benson.
did you say meat raffle?
Meat
Meat raffle.
I know.
Oh.
I did say it
No, I'm
earlier.
sorry, but you didn't say it. You didn't say it.
There's only one way to find out. Fight!
Ben Hinchliffe.
Yes, Ben Hinchliffe with a 409 appearances so far. There you go.
Dan's been robbed there. He's been
Dan's been
absolutely
robbed
robbed.
there.
Did
Yeah.
he press
I
the
agree.
buzzer? Did he press
I
the
did say
buzzer?
meat raffle earlier. You didn't hear me.
Bullshit. I'm going to listen back to this and I expect an apology.
But
If you said it, then you won.
Yeah.
But you
There
didn't.
you go. That's it. I know. Well, I think Dan won that. I think for me, Dan won that. Yeah, just because you're here every week, so we're giving it the guest.
Well, it won't be a future guest if you're giving it him.
I didn't think he was coming on anyway because he's too young.
In fairness, I've just realised what I've said, and it's Russ's cousin. I might not be a future host.
It's more likely. It's more likely to happen, Andy. Yeah,
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we're just about done then, lads. That's been really, really good. Dan, have you enjoyed yourself, mate?
Yeah, absolutely. Really loved it this evening. Thank you for inviting me on.
Good
I
stuff.
appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Happy days, happy days. A rare weekend without county this weekend. No Saturday with county next weekend either, is it? We've got no game this
Peterborough
weekend and then
Yeah.
Peterborough away on Thursday. So
Is anyone
You're
going?
going?
Smith?
Yeah, I'm going.
I am.
I'll see you there, Dan. If you see me, though, well, I might not see you because one eye might be up here and one eye might be down here. So, yeah.
You'll be enjoying county
You might
again
not
then.
speak to me if you've known I've won after that.
Well, you didn't win, did you? Because you didn't press the buzzer. But we won't go into that anyway. End the show, Russ. End the show, Russ. Cut him off. Cut him
Right.
off. Cut him off.
Well, let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. Cheers to all our Patreons.
Thank you.
As we say, we've got the SARS event coming up. We've got some other stuff in the pipeline as well, but we'll try to get those over the line, and we'll announce those as and when. If you like all of our content, you can get it ad free, be in the draw for our monthly giveaways, get priority access to our live events, and support the podcast then why not join our Patreon membership and join over 120 others? It's just £3 a month. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share on YouTube and rate and review on whatever podcast player you are listening to us on. Cheers, thank you. I remember it's for County fans by County fans, and we will see you next time. And next time, if you're watching, we'll have all of this visual stuff sorted out. So yeah, cheers, thank you. See you later.